Righto. So I haven't really blogged a lot while we've been here. Just stayed outside that house where I picked them up in the van. So it's Monday, the 24th March. So we're just now in a place in the town of Fethiye, and we've just got to get the dogs' health certificates before we can leave. So there's 5 dogs. Don't really know how long this is going to take. So we just drove down here. I'll do a pan round the other way with the camera in a sec, just to get the dogs' certificates. And then we're on our way. So we're going to try and drive without stopping all the way to the boat in Greece. We've got to be there for 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So should be fun. So I'll just pan around and get a shot of where I am and the vets for now. So we have to go to the vets for the health certificate. We also have to have the tapeworm, which they had earlier that day at different vets, which all certificated, lasts for 6 days, all required for coming back into England. There's a street in Fethiye, this green building here. I think it's like the National Vet or something. So it's there. So already we've been to another vet's, to a local vet, where the dogs have to have a tapeworm, which lasts for 5 days. I think that's a requirement of the UK. And then here they have to get their health certificates that they're fit to travel, and rabies, had the rabies jabs and everything else. Check the microchips, and I think they actually get a little certificate. So then we have 5 days on the, I think it's a tapeworm tablet, which they've had this morning as well in a different vet. And then that's it, they're ready to enter back into the UK. Typical sort of nice place. So I won't blog as much on the way back as I did on the way here, because it's the same in reverse. But if anything happens, I'll try and get get it on camera. Okay, we'll set off. Hopefully it won't be too late coming back out now. So hopefully we'll start taking some dogs in and get these certificates. Lovely. So this is a certificate we get for the health certificate. The dog's been checked. So we've just nipped in this lovely little cafe on the coast near the vets. With some of the selection you can get here. It's all health food. It's all like low sugar. You know, you can eat as much of this as you like. It's really good for you. No like pastries. It's all lovely. Look at that. And then pudding, you got your ice cream. All this lovely ice cream. Lovely little cafe. And then if you haven't had enough sweet things, you can just take your selection of these cakes. So. Nice cat. Just down the road from the vets. So now we're going back to the vets, and hopefully we can get sorted. Hi, I guess you can't hear that, but you might be able to hear that a little bit. The call to prayer. Something you hear all day here. Oh, I'm not sure. I'll find out in a minute how many times a day they're called to prayer. And you hear that in all the towns, and actually we're not even in the town, we're on the side of a fairly, well, not a motorway, but a dual carriageway. I don't know where it's coming from, but I can still hear it here. So you can hear it virtually everywhere across Turkey. So not so much blogging on the way back, because particularly in Turkey, because we're just on the motorway, found the motorway route. Obviously the people I picked up know the motorway route, and we're just shooting back, so very little blogging. We just have to stop regularly for the dogs. This is an unscheduled stop because one of them was yapping a bit. No real reason, I don't think, but we stopped again. Anything like that, we just stop and then give them a drink. We'll try and see if whatever, take them for a wee. So that's it. So nothing to show you here either. It's just a Shell service station on the side of the road. The diesel was a bit cheaper than I thought, because if you use an English bank card, you'll get 36 Turkish, whatever it is now, sorry, I'm ever so tired. You get 36 of them anyway for the pound on your exchange on your card. But if you go and change money here, you get 45, 47. So, and then the diesel here is about 47. So really it's about £1 a litre, which is enough, isn't it? That's where it should be everywhere, maximum, I think. So that's it. Yeah. So just again, you could save money by Turkish lira. You could save money by by just changing for a bit of cash, really. You know, get the good rate on the exchange. Don't use your cards. They're the same everywhere with that, but obviously the cards are so easy to use. You can use them everywhere, and just makes the life easy. But I think if I've come again to Turkey or whatever, I would cash up properly and come with a bit of cash. They love a cash anyway, don't they? Who doesn't? Righto, that's it for now. There'll be a blog at some point, but obviously the problem again here, absolutely no internet. Can't do any blogging. So there's nothing. Until I get back to Greece, which we're on our way, we're not stopping. There's 2 of us to drive now. So we're going to keep going across the border. Hopefully that's not as eventful as it was on the way here. And then get into Greece. And then when we're into Greece, we're going to keep going again all day tomorrow to get down to the boat. But so in Greece, I'll get my internet back. So I'll be able to do a couple of vlogs, videos then. All right, good day for today. And I'll see you on the next vlog. The next vlog is actually on the way into Turkey, not this bit on the way back, but that'll be out as soon as I get to Greece. And then this one will follow. See you later. Disaster. We break down with a burst diesel pipe to the injector pump. This is a video you won't see very often.
Not for quite a while, we won't.
We're sat in the van on the back of a recovery truck, driving along the road. It's completely illegal in England, I presume it is here, but who's arguing, eh? The truck's a 7.5 tonner, this is a 3.5 ton truck, so it's about 2 ton overweight. The guy's like a Greek gorilla. There you go, at least we're going somewhere. We're going to a garage that's shut till tomorrow, I think. There you go, there's the first. I stayed at the hotel so Louise and Russ could stay in the van with the dogs. Right, so it's the morning, the hotel. Hopefully I've managed to get these videos in order, some sort of order, so you know what I'm doing. We're broken down. I've had to stay in this hotel. It wasn't the worst thing in the world I've had to do. This is the view from the balcony at the breakfast. However, nice that is, it's still not helping really with the anxiety and everything else about the van, but there you go. Let's get some breakfast. The garage made to fix it by fitting a second-hand pipe. Luckily they had another one of these Citroens next to mine. So at that time it was okay. It has started to drip again, unfortunately, now. Half an hour away from the ferry port on the way back to this beautiful place. Just literally off the motorway. It's up there. And just to walk the dogs, feed the dogs. All we can hear here is, you probably can't see them, can you? But up there, so I can't zoom. Oh, I can zoom in on them. Didn't know I could do that. Anyway, there, look, them cows, look. We can hear their bells. Yeah, I mean, it's in Greece, obviously, about 20 minutes away from the boat. 20 minutes away from, well, we're on the coast, but 20 minutes away from the coast. There we are, just feeding all the dogs, checking the van. Unfortunately, we have to check the van regularly. We have got another diesel drip off one of the fittings that they fitted this morning, but I can't move the nut and it's only a drip, so I'm just going to go with a dent and try and break it, you know, crack it free and break it off. So I'm going to live with it for now anyway. Try and do it when it's cold. Okay, chip. Stop for a bit of tea before we loaded on the boat. And when we're in Greece, what else should we have? So I'm on the boat. I just thought I'd say a quick bit more about, it's been very difficult with the videoing because it's been right pain with the van breaking down and everything. But basically, we had recovery, which I'd paid for recovery before I left, which took me to that garage. But because it was a holiday, we couldn't do anything, so that's why I had to go in the hotel, which you see on the video. And then obviously we missed the boat because we had a boat booked for that night, which was the other boat that sails across this same crossing, but the fast ferry, which is supposed to be much better. Because we missed that, so we had to get the one today, which is Wednesday. We had to go back on the Grim Aldi boat. So I'm back on that again. The one I said I'd never go on again, but I'm on it. The van's running, but we have got a drip from the diesel fitting. Not a great deal I can try and do about it, but I will try. And the problem is we get off here at 7 o'clock in the evening in Italy tomorrow evening, and obviously there'll be nothing open then. But we're going to do our best to get a whole new pipe and get it going, because dripping diesel is not the best. But we're sort of in the mindset now, we've just got to get back. So, but that's all okay. We're on the boat. Every day we're getting closer. So we'll start some more videos tomorrow. Now this is actually the Grimaldi line, but this boat, although it's exactly the same, it's not the same boat, it's exactly the same design, but I think it might be 10 years newer. So it is better than the last one. There's no horrible smells in the bathroom, cabin bathroom, and yeah, it's fine. So hopefully I'll get a few more videos out on the way back. On the way back, obviously they knew the way, but we had their Turkish mobile for sat nav, motorway all the way. So in a way, I'm very pleased that my internet didn't work, because the route I had, which hopefully you see some of it, was great. All through the mountains, all little tiny roads. In hindsight, it was great. So I saw loads of Turkey that I would never have seen if I'd have gone straight down the motorway. So I was ever so pleased for that, really, in the end. As much as that was stressful as well. But fingers crossed we'll get back. They have all the dogs on this boat. They're fairly flexible about dogs. So all of their dogs are in their cabin with them, not in my cabin. This is on my own. They're all in their cabin with them, and they just take them out on the decks to do whatever they need to do. There's areas on the decks that are just for the dogs. But yeah, fairly laid back about the dogs. And that's it. I'll probably do another vlog tomorrow on the boat, and then hopefully we'll set across Italy tomorrow evening. Thank you. Bye.